Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Thursday, May 29th, 2025. And hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. And you've been missing out. So definitely glad you're here. Make sure you subscribe. And hey, give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. As always, we'll get to the cappers we got here going today. We got a nice cast of cappers here going. Welcome to the Happy Hour, Bo. Good to see you back. We got Ron and Ramon as well. So let's get to it like we always do. How you doing here, Bo? Welcome back to the happy hour, my friend.
Hey, man, it feels good to be back. Miss you guys. Seeing y'all been putting in good work. See that leaderboard, man. All you guys on top. So congratulations, man. So see if we get some cash today, man. The small sleep.
Definitely. Let's get to some winners. Glad to have you back, buddy. Heading on over to Ramon. How you doing here, Ramon?
Yeah, I've been sweating out some tennis here. I'm watching a little college softball today. Rod, we're scrambling for games here. You might get some cricket picks here by the end of this show.
Nice. As long as we don't have to cover the Bundesliga, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine without any Bundesliga. I don't know where to Ron. How are you doing, Ron?
Yeah, that league's done. Heidenheim's going to stay up, so Elvisburg got him a shot. They got a shot to go up, but nah, it's going to be Heidenheim to stay up. No, I'm doing good. A great night last night. Hit both the side and the total in OKC. Thank goodness we stayed under, man. They were trying to get that thing over at the end there. I was getting worried. And like I said, didn't play hockey, but we called Florida here on the show. So, yeah, congratulations to the Florida Panthers, and of course, WNBA Mystics all day last night. So that was a good one.
Yeah.
And then definitely got the over on that. Depends if you got the number early or you got the number late, because when it opened up 157, 158, 159, it went up, and we got 160 was the total in that game. So where I gave it out here, sorry guys, but it definitely it snuck under that 166, I believe, where it was at in the happy hour. Crazy move on that line, almost a 10-point move in the WNBA last night. All right, let's head on over to the NBA to get us started here on the Thursday slate. I see the Phillies got the job done in the game one, 5-4 in that one. Tough loss on the under in that one if you were on the under. But hey, let's get to the NBA. Let's see if the Knicks can stay alive here in this one. Knicks land 4.5 here in this one, total 222. Let's kick it off to Bo to get us started. What do you like here in the NBA tonight?
Yeah, man, I see that honor just keep ticking down. I'm still gonna rock with it. Like I said, the Knicks want to win this game. They gotta slow it down. Like I said earlier, I think the home team can dictate the pace. These paces, man, they done caught fire at the right time. So I know it's kind of nerves to go against them the way they've been putting up points, but I'm gonna take the under 222. I think it cash tonight.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in the NBA tonight, Ramon?
Look, we should just we've been talking about all week, and Bo, they let him out of class, and we told him to swing by when he had no class. So here he is telling Thibodeau exactly what he needs to do in order to stay in this game. Unfortunately, they just don't seem to listen to Coach Bo, and then the game gets all out of control and high scoring, and then the Pacers go on to look good and maybe end the season. We'll see tonight. I'm going to go with a prop. Here, I'm going to take Halliburton over 14.5 rebounds and assists here tonight in this one. Look, if they better listen to Bo, Tibbs better listen to Bo. With that, I'm worried though. Actually, I've got Halliburton have a nice night tonight. Let's go over 14.5 rebounds and assists with Halliburton.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like here in the NBA tonight, Ron?
Still got no update on Nesmith or Towns. There's still game time decisions. I'd love to see Towns. I like the Knicks tonight. The Knicks is a home favorite, win exactly by about 8 points per game. So do or die here. You got to take the Knicks. I like them. I'd actually, when it was down to 4, kind of you lay that money line. It's not too bad, but I would lay the 4 and take the Knicks.
And for me here in this one, you know what? You look at this Knicks team as expecting a lower scoring one. Got to slow down this pace. You know what? This Knicks team has a home favorite of 6 points or less. 10-5 to that under in that first half. So you're looking at about 112.5 in most places. I would take the lean to the under there in the first half, but I think the Knicks come out and have themselves a little bit of a lead. You have to lay 2 points, I think, in most places. 12-2 ATS as a home favorite of 6 points or less are the Knicks here in that first half. So, you know what? I think they do slow this game down in this first half. And we always know that anything that is going to happen usually comes firing out in that second half of games. I think that hometown crowd gives the Knicks a little bit of a boost, and they can cover this first half. I'll lay the 2 there with the Knicks in that one. All right, let's head on over to the MLB. We got a few games to look at, 4 in total on the MLB slate to look at tonight. We got Atlanta taking on Philly. We got the Athletics into Toronto. We got Tampa taking on Houston and Washington taking on Seattle. Let's head on over to Ron to get us started here on the MLB. What do you like?
Well, I made a video. The spreadsheet play of the day is Seattle. You know, they found their bats 2 nights ago and they scored 9 runs. Washington came back with 9 last night. But I think Seattle is a great bounce back spot. You're seeing Mr. Hancock is favored over clearly the better pitcher, Gore. And I think that's telling you something right there. So I would lean definitely Seattle. And again, that's my spreadsheet play of the day. Also, I'm going to go with the Toronto Blue Jays. If you guys followed this year, you take the 2 teams that are under 500, take the favorite on the money line. It's 64.8% this year. So take the Toronto Blue Jays in that one.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in the baseball tonight, Ramon?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Tampa Bay and Houston with Shane Baz and Ryan Gusto here. I like Gusto here in this one as a small favorite. Got 2 hot teams coming in here. Obviously, Tampa Bay's won 7 of their last 8, but they are just 2-4 against the Stros in their last 6 meetings. Houston comes in having won 7 of their last 8 at home, 5 of 6 overall. 8 of the last 9 meetings between the two have gone under. I like Gusto also in his under 1.5 walks prop here. I've got him for a good start, and I've got Houston tonight as a small favorite here at home against Tampa Bay right now, $1.15, $1.20.
Head on over to Bo. What do you like here in the baseball tonight, Bo?
Yeah, man. Ron kind of made me scared a little bit, but we ain't scared, man. Let's take them Oakland. The A's, I'm gonna take them on that money line. I think you get about plus 125. I just feel like Tampa Bay just ain't hitting well enough for me to put money on them. Last 10, they only batting about 206. They didn't pull up 4 runs in the last 5 games. This guy Lopez, last time he was out, he only gave up 1 run. It was a homer. He allowed 3 hits with 8 strikeouts. So I also like his strikeout prop. You can get it at plus 115, over 3.5. I think that'll cash. So I'm going to rock with the A's. I'm going to take them with the plus money. And I like Houston as well. We talked about it earlier. They put up 142 runs at the house. That's the most in MLB right now. 47 extra bases. They're batting 286. While on the road, Tampa Bay's only batting 235. Also, Houston have won last 3 games, their first game of the series. So I like that as well. So I like the Astros on that money line.
Yeah, I'm with the agreement there. I like the Astros there in that one as well. I'm got to go with Houston. Look at Tampa Bay, what they do after they allow 4 runs or less in 6 straight games, 0-9 in that spot. So it's just one of those spots. I'm with you. Give me Houston going for the gusto. Give me the Astros there in that one at home. How can you not go for the gusto every once in a while? Who doesn't love a good beer?
Good old Schlitz.
There's a little bit of a Schlitz.
Right?
Yep, gotta go for the gusto. Hey, that wraps up the MLB slate for tonight. Let's get on over the ice. We got ourselves 1 game on the card there tonight. We got the Edmonton Oilers heading into Dallas, take on the Stars. Can the Stars align and maybe they get a win and stay alive? Let's head on over to Bo. And what do you think here in this one? Can you Stars?
Yeah, man. I think they'll stay alive. You know, I know the last 10 times they played, Edmonton beat them 7 times, but those 3 wins was at home. They're also 7-2, and with Edmonton dealing with some injuries, I think they'll kind of come in here and just play their best. I think it'll be a lower scoring game, but with the crowd, with the way Dallas plays at home, I think they get the job done. I like the small money line price, minus 130. I also like the under 6 as well. We talked about it earlier. You broke it down well. Both these team goalies have been putting in that work. They good on the penalty kill. We've seen 2 of these games go under the total already in this series. And like I said, with the goalies playing well, with Dallas on elimination status, I like the under 6. I like for the Stars to keep it alive one more time, minus 130.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you think here tonight in Dallas, Ramon?
I'm going to take Ottinger under 26.5 saves here in this one. It might be minus $1.20 to do that tonight, but I'm not sure it's going to be a matter of great saves. It might not be enough shots to go around tonight with Edmonton. We'll see here, but my play is going to be on Ottinger under 26.5 saves. Also, I want to throw in a long shot goal scorer tonight, Heiskanen 6-1. So I'm going to try Heiskanen tonight as my long shot goal scorer here.
Head on over to Ron. What do you got for us tonight in the NHL?
We got the same situation we talked about last night with Florida was 7 and on the road in the playoffs. Bo mentioned it. 7-2 at home in the playoffs. The Dallas Stars. Also, we've talked about it all series. We don't want to be a road dog in these playoffs unless you're named the Florida Panthers. Every other dog is pretty much 17-33. So I'm going to take the Dallas Stars as well.
And for me, looking at this game tonight, hey, the Oilers would love nothing more than to close this one out tonight for sure. What the Oilers do when they, after playing some pretty good games where they hold their opponent to 2 goals or less in 3 straight, 11-2 to the under with Coach Knobloch at the helm for this Oilers squad. And as Justin asked in the news, well, Hyman's recovering from surgery quite well in a hospital bed back in Edmonton. So shout out to Zach there recovering from the surgery. It'll be win 1 for Zach is probably what the Edmonton Oilers will be focused on here tonight and trying to close out the series. And as Bo alluded to, I expect an under here in this one. Why? Because you get the return of good old Ekholm. He'll be back for the Edmonton Oilers in the lineup tonight, going here in this one. But that leads to is this Oilers squad that plays solid defensive hockey. I know over the past couple seasons, that's not what you usually hear from the Oilers. It's been, let's outscore the opponent. Well, over those couple of seasons of losing to the Avs in the Western Conference Final, making it to the Stanley Cup Final last year, this team's learned how to fight and be gritty and back check and keep you on the outside. Gonna miss Hyman, definitely gonna miss Hyman. He was leading the NHL in hits. So I believe he had 111 hits, did Hyman over the playoffs, and he was leading the NHL. So you're definitely going to need some Oilers to step up. We've seen them step up. This should be a great matchup tonight. I'm going to say this finals 3-2 Oilers. No empty netter. Finishes it tonight. Take the under. I think that's the play in this one. If you can find a 6, take it. If you want to take that 5.5, take it. Because I still think it's 3-2 is the final score here tonight. And what's going to be a good game. I think if Dallas scores first, they'll get the crowd into it. If the Oilers score first, they'll silence the crowd. That's just like Carolina did last night. I think if Dallas gets up 2-0 like Carolina, I don't think the Oilers come back. It's just not the way it would be. I think they would Dallas would be too much. The home crowd would just be way too much in that spot.
I agree.
Great.
All right, that wraps up the NHL. Let's head on to the W. See what we got rolling over there tonight. We got one game rolling. That line's moved a little bit now, hasn't it? What's it come down? Did it come down to 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dallas we're laying 1 in that one. Total up to 173 now in that matchup. I don't know where to Bo. What do you like with the W tonight, Bo?
Yeah, man, I'm going to stay by with the Wings. I see it's going down just better for us, you know what I'm saying? Not have to lay too much juice if you want the money line. Dallas, I know both these teams that started the season out rough, but Dallas coming out that win against Connecticut, they had to give them a boost up. This Chicago team is giving up too many points, 94 per game. They're on the average of 75. The offense just ain't getting it done. Even from the free throw line, they on the average 67%, giving up 45% from the 3-point line. I like this girl Paige, man. I think our backcourt is going to be a little bit too much. So even though it's going down, I still think this Wings get the job done. They're averaging 84, but they are giving up about 86, 87. But I don't think that Chicago had the offense to take advantage of it. So give me them Wings, man, straight up.
And on over to Ramon. What do you like here tonight, Ramon?
Yeah, I'm going to go the first game with a little bit of news that came out since we've been on the show. I think we saw it earlier that Jonquel Jones was pretty questionable for this game. She's going to be out tonight. That has affected the line a little bit here. I'd say a little bit, big time here now. Liberty down to 15 or so off of a high of 18 guys. So look, Jones is a great player, MVP caliber type of player. But without Jones tonight, I'm going to go with Brianna Stewart and go over here. Her point prop has gone up a point for sure here at 19.5 minus 120. So I'm going to go over that, and I'm also going to ramp up a notch or two here and go over 23.5 at plus 150 with Brianna Stewart. No Jones in the lineup. I don't know if it'll be a very high scoring game. Golden State certainly has to try to keep them. You talked about under 90, that magic number for the Liberty here, but I'll go over 19.5 minus 120 with Brianna Stewart's points in the Valkyries and the Liberty tonight.
Heading on over to Ron. What do you like here in the W tonight, Ron?
Man, it seems like everybody and their mother is on Chicago right now with that line. Maybe it's down to a pick 'em, Rod. I still like Dallas. I agree with Bo. But I'm going to go with the over in that game. You got the two worst effective field goal percentage defenses going there. And we know that Dallas can score because they scored 109. So definitely want to look at the over in that one. In the first game, I'm going to look at the Valkyries. And we played the other night. It's usually back-to-back situation where they're playing again. One time they cover, one time they won't. And remember, New York's got the Mystics on deck tomorrow night. So, yeah, I'm going to take the over in the second game, late game there, Chicago and Dallas, and I will take the Valkyries to cover that big spread.
Valkyries. That has something to do with Odin or something like that, the Valkyries.
Oh, yeah, I can't touch that game. That's fine. Yeah, as you can tell, I think when I announced the games, I completely ignored the Valkyries game. They burnt me last game. I figured 10.
Yeah, what was it, 21 at halftime? I think
it was 21. I didn't even get close on that thing.
And they didn't even come sniff in the second half.
No, it wasn't even close. It was like
got worse.
Game wasn't even close. Yeah, so it was like, I'm not touching this game. As you guys both alluded, it's the first of a back-to-back spot for the Liberty. So you'd think this is a Valkyrie spot, but there's lots of things with this Valkyrie team that I've seen. They shot some pretty good bricks in some of their games where it was like, ooh, that's not good at all.
In the Mystic North there, Rod, it was the Valkyrie that always decided who the people will die in battle. That's what they told me.
Well, they're picking themselves to die in battle early on. Then so far are the Valkyries. So maybe they can,
we might get Monique Billings back and Tiffany Hayes. So there's still game time decisions there. So that'll help them.
Yeah, in fact, maybe that's more the line move in addition to Jones. Maybe one or both of those players could be back with that big of a move, Ron. I mean, 3 points is a lot.
It's a huge move.
Jones is great, but maybe the Valkyries are getting one or two of those players back that did not play in the last two games, including that last one, Rod, against the Valkyries. Both those players played in the first game there, and I think one of them was injured in the second game.
In the second
Tiffany got smacked in the freaking nose, man.
Yeah.
She was out.
And then looking at Dallas and Chicago, I see why people are jumping on Chicago. You look, they've won 6 of the last 7 meetings head-to-head between these two squads. Straight up, the Sky have beat Dallas 6 of the last 7 meetings head-to-head in this one. And there's some trends that say, you look at Dallas, bet against Dallas after allowing 80 points or more. You know that their defense is awful. Allowing more than 80 points in 3 straight games. Well, they're 14-40 in those games, and losing by an average of 11 points in those matchups too. So I can see why the move has come on the Sky, because it looks like a Sky spot to finally punch their first win. What does Dallas got? 1 win, 1-4 on the season. I think they even
they
played
won
an
at the
extra game.
Sun.
Did Dallas, right?
That was their first win. Yep.
Yeah. So I get it, but I think I got to go the other way. I'm going to take the under. I know these defenses are awful, but can these offenses score enough to get us over this total that's up to 173 now, 174? It kind of reminded me of what we've seen yesterday, where that total opened up lower, and now we've had that move all the way up. I think I might have gone too far. I would lean to the under 173.5 there in that one. Definitely not rushing the window to bet that total, I think, but lean. If it keeps ticking, I might think about it. I think if we see a 170,
yeah, it was 169.5, so it's up to 173 now. Jesus.
Yeah,
man.
I see up to 173. So,
Huge
like I
move.
said, 174, 175. I might be. Can I get a 174, please?
You know them late bloomers. They might come.
Can Chicago score in the 80s? That's the question, because I know Dallas can get into the 90s.
Yeah,
So
because
we'll
Dallas
see.
can give up that many.
Yeah.
Right? We know the Dallas defense can definitely give up 90. No problem.
If Chicago can get in the 80s, I think we're good, but we'll see. We'll see.
Definitely we'll see you there. Hey, that wraps up today's slate of sports action. Brings us to the parlay section, player prop, game in the future. We'll leave it up to the camper to decide what they want to give out here in this section. But hey, then they'll also let you know what they got going over at Tony'sPicks.com, where you can find our best bets. The bets that we got our money on are over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can hit the link, get you right on over there, and check out the leaderboards. See us all up there doing good. So definitely check it out over at Tony'sPicks.com. Let's get to it. We'll kick it off with Bo. How are you doing for this section tonight, Bo? What do you got for us?
Hey, man, I do like the Mariners. I'm going to lay that money line with them. We already talked about Houston, so we're going to pair them up. Got a player prop, man. It's a nice big one, plus 552 for Julio Rodriguez to hit the home run. I think with Washington put up 9, they put up 9 before that, so I think Seattle due for a breakout, especially with that Nationals bullpen. I think they get to Gore. He gave up 10 hits in his last start, so like with Julio Rodriguez to hit the home run at plus 552, 2-team parlay, Houston and the Mariners. Tonight, guys, I have my best bet in NHL. You can cop that, $19. That's my $19 play promo for the day. I've been cashing tickets in NHL. MLB, I got to pick it up. So I definitely do that. You know, we long term with that. Dog days of summer. So I definitely pick that up coming up soon. So you want to get something long term, you can always say that 15% by using code Tony T. 2-for-1 cap are always available, guys. And then late thing, I love that. That's only on Tony's Pick, guys. So make sure to hit them links. Check out that leaderboard. You see them guys up there, man, doing amazing. So make sure to sign up, get that cash. Let's go.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you got for us tonight, Ramon?
Well, Rod, if you don't mind, I'm going to skip ahead to tomorrow before we get back on the air and give a 3-teamer out in college baseball. We're ready to fire it up here for the regionals this weekend. So I got a little 3-teamer for you here. I'm going to start it off with an early game. North Carolina and Holy Cross game to go under to start it off. Rod is showing his SEC. Ron is showing his SEC.
I think we can beat Central Connecticut, don't you?
For Auburn there right now, of course. Look, if you don't want to go SEC all the way, North Carolina might be the team to look at actually out of the other teams, right? It's SEC all the way here in this tournament, but maybe North Carolina, maybe a little Clemson here if you want to try to get out of the SEC, but under in that North Carolina game. Speaking of SEC, I do have the ACC. I have Western Kentucky in an upset over Georgia Tech from the ACC tomorrow. Take Western Kentucky plus $1.25, and I do have Texas tomorrow to roll. Houston Christian lay 5.5 runs at minus $1.30 for a 3-teamer to get you started. Before we hook up again tomorrow, I'll have some nighttime action on college baseball in the happy hour tomorrow, Rob. Check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. I've got a 3-pack tonight NBA pick, NHL pick, WNBA pick, and a 3-pack tonight. I'm rolling with those sports here. I don't know, you guys. I was already shy about that baseball card. You guys, we didn't put a lot of confidence in there, but we're dealing what we got here tonight in the major leagues. So check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. I laid off the major leagues tonight, Rod, in the premium category.
Hey, sometimes on these smaller slates, sometimes it is better to pass on some of these games. Don't force a play just because you want some action on a game that you're like, I just can't get there. Sometimes it might be better just not to get there. I don't know where to run. What do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, I got my best bets in each sport. You got you went 4-0 yesterday in all the best bets, so that was good. Let's try to keep that going tonight. So I got the Diamond Crusher, the WNBA 3-point play, the NBA 3-point play, and I'm back on the ice. We're going to try it again and see what we can do with the blue line best bet. For a parlay, we're going to look at the KBO once again. We went 0-2 last night with our plays, but we're going to get it back. Take the LG Twins and the Doosan Bears and parlay those up, and take my spreadsheet play of the day with that with the Seattle Mariners. I'm with you there, Bo, on that one. But yeah, everybody here on the leaderboard, we're getting hot here. So definitely pair us up, get that 2-for-1 capper. But that's your best promotion, and don't forget to use that code Tony T at checkout.
Nice. Yep. Don't forget Tony T at checkout. Save 15% off all your purchases.
And the KBO video should be up tonight. We've talked to the editor. He's going to make sure that's up for you guys for tomorrow morning. So.
Definitely check out those all the YouTube content we got here. Lots of it coming your way. That's what more in the future. So definitely check out all the Tony's Picks YouTube content. And for me over Tony's Picks tonight, I've got my WNBA play of the day. I have my NHL play of the day. Dropped my NHL play of the day yesterday. And then what else do I got? And then I got my MLB play of the day. Had a nice 3-1 day yesterday. The only one I dropped was the NHL game. I'll blame Sean on that one. I think he jinxed me.
I thought Sean had like the puck line on Florida or something.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. So hopefully, shout out to Sean. Hopefully everything went well with you today, and they got out that wisdom tooth for you, and no complications, no issues. I hope everything went well.
Get him back on the grill. We got to get him back.
Yeah, that way you can get back to that grill and cook it. We'll get that audio going next time that you're back. So hopefully everything went well for you there today. And no parlay for me. As on the morning show, I said take Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to get an anytime goal. Still like it. I'll take News to get an anytime goal. And then I'm going to throw in the guy that's back for the Oilers tonight just to get a point. I'll take an Ekholm point. At a plus 170 for an Ekholm point. That'll
help the defense if he's back with Hyman now, that's for sure.
So definitely worth the shot there for Ekholm to get us a point there as a plus 170.
Like that under even better now, Rod.
Yep. With him back? Love it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I thought you lost some defense with Hyman, but if you're saying Ekholm's back, I didn't see that. But yeah,
Ekholm's back tonight for the Oilers.
Definitely defensive monster right there.
Debut. Yeah, defensive monster. So good there.
Be a good game.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you that tune in. Hey, look, Mr. Wesker's in the chat. Timmy Two Shoes, Kevin Nix, the old gaffer in there, Justin McCalvey, Nicholas Handy, Jermaine's in there, AOD, Justin's in there as well, Ron Hahn's in there as well. Also shout out Fred Ward. Hey, we'll see Fred Ward in his debut tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern on the Tony's Picks morning show. Or no, wait, Saturday. My bad.
Saturday
I believe
morning.
so. I'm trying to bust you up a little day already, Fred Ward. Sorry, my bad, buddy. I believe it's Saturday, Fred Ward.
He's a working man like myself. We can't do
stuff. And then Charles Shepard, he's 1-1 so far with us here. So definitely shout out those guys in the chat as well. Hey, wonderful Thursday, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you. Any final words before we head on out for the small but still good card I like tonight?
Yeah, man. Like I said, just make sure subscribe to the channel, check them videos out. Like Tony always say, we got them demands for you, man. All D-Bar be putting in nice videos. So make sure to check them out. Drop them comments, guys. Make sure to like, That really helps out the algorithm, man. So make sure like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all time. We know it's very valuable. Appreciate y'all.
Ron, my SEC pick went down already. I'm out with Texas A&M, so I got to re-up again now. But Auburn's 18-1. I'm going to go to LSU at 5-1.
Yeah, I'd go with LSU.
I've been making mad here. Give me LSU, one of the top.
You know, I told you my lead guitarist is LSU fan. He was giving me crap, but that one weekend we played, I was like, we swept them, and I gave him a bunch of shit on stage that night. So
big SEC homer Ramon goes with LSU 5-1. Arkansas is the favorite, 4-1, followed by LSU at 5-1.
Where's Florida?
Florida right now is also all these SEC teams, like I said, right now, Florida 30-1, Vandy 650, Texas is 9-1, Georgia.
How the hell Vandy win the tournament? That's what I want to know. That
Tennessee's
awesome.
10-1. So basically, out of the top 8 teams, 7 of them are SEC teams.
Let's go. Getting ready. Hey, Rod, we got a bunch of CFL, and then I heard starting next week we got live CFL action.
Yeah,
real football.
CFL back,
Sorry, I don't like.
1 week.
I don't watch UFL. My real football starts with the CFL.
We're gonna have some preseason for us tomorrow, Rod. We're gonna be looking something to bet on.
Shout out to the Champ 39. Thanks for the donation there.
Well, I hope they're not done. But thanks for the donation.
And yes, we do think the Knicks are done as well tonight. I like the Knicks in the first half, so there you go. There's another bonus for you. I think Knicks first half, Pacers full game.
It's gonna be a good one, man. Hoke has played, man. Let's see him get in there, man. If he does, so I think they'll make a difference. So I think they keeping him on the back end. They're gonna put him in though. We know how the NBA do. He gotta play.
I think both game fives are going to be phenomenal tonight. Don't miss it, guys.
Don't miss it. Yeah, some good playoff action. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And hey, if you want to join us here, you think you got what it takes to be up here, definitely tune in tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, as the open audition will be back. So definitely tune in there with Tony and all the gang on the morning show. Till then, have yourself a wonderful night, everybody. Make it a winning one. See you guys tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.